who's in charge of the Energy Committee, who makes these important decisions about our environment, is John Shimkus, Republican of Illinois. And here's what Mr. Shimkus said about global warming. He said, we don't have to worry about it, because in the Bible, stop right there. You have me in the Bible, right? As long as I know that you are sourcing this back to the old book of Jewish fairy tales, I'm so good. I'm so good with whatever this is going to be. He said we don't have to worry about global warming because in the Bible it says that God felt so bad about the flood that he told Noah he would never try to wipe anybody out again. And never try to wipe out the whole world again. And as an excuse me present, that's where the rainbow comes from. He felt like shit on Noah. Take a rainbow, man. Come on. It was the gas station teddy bear to the human race. I mean, where do I start with this story? First of all, I love it that God is this perfect being, but he feels like shit. This fuck up that he did. Oh no, I feel so bad about trying to kill everybody. I shouldn't drink. That's what it is. Nice guy that I have fallen on that asshole. Also, do you know that the Bible says that Noah lived to be 500 years old? No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. The Bible says Noah lived to be 900 years old. The flood happened when he was 500. Let me start again. A middle-aged man named Noah. It is kind of silly, isn't it? I saw this headline in USA Today this year that said TV weathercasters divided on global warming. Who gives a fuck what TV weathercasters? I don't care what climate scientists think about it. My TV weathercaster is a bimbo with big tits who used to be on a soap opera on Telemundo. Here's the problem in this country, is that stupid people at least used to know they were stupid. But then we were Palinized, and stupid people think they're actually superior because they feel it on a deeper level. I don't know shit, and I'm proud of it. I feel it in my gut. I get it on faith. This is why America is always scared of the wrong thing. Of course they don't give a shit that people in this country about global warming. They don't care. The planet could catch on fire. As long as the burning Mexicans don't try to use the emergency brake. That's what would be the problem. You may hate that, but I tell you something. For a Christian country that prides itself on being Christian, we sure treat poor people like shit. And, you know, Jesus as the sky god who's going to save my ass, you know, but I did read his book, and he's like, there you go, but be nice to poor people. There's a great theme with him. You know, Americans, instead of shitting on immigrants, illegal or otherwise, they should be thanking them. Immigrants have allowed 2 generations of Americans to sit on their fat fucking asses while people do for them what people never have other people do, unless you're very rich. Nannies, gardeners, housekeepers, landscapers, they didn't exist when I was a kid. The idea that my father would have had help, yeah, he had help me. Yes, little Guillermo was a very talented worker. Would do pretty much anything you asked him to do. For the very reasonable wage of, or else I'll beat your ass. I mean, Arizona, is that state out of control or what? There is nothing wrong with that state, and a crippled Japanese nuclear plant couldn't solve it. I'm just going to keep appalling you, because it amuses me that in New York, you're something so appalling. But you got to admit, Arizona has passed some shady laws, because they never quite mention the Hispanics by name, but it's always, we have to see your papers, but they passed a law last year. It is now illegal in Arizona to fry beans more than once. You cannot legally in Arizona hit a paper machine with a stick if it has candy in it. That seems ridiculously. Yeah, it's always fear with the regulators, you know, that's always what they're running about. Fear of immigrants coming over the border, fear of terrorists coming over the ocean, fear of homosexuals coming over your back. I don't know. That is what I love about the Tea Baggers, the fact that they accidentally named themselves after a gay sex act. I just love that. They took the practice of one man dragging his balls over another man's face. And turned it into something tawdry and disgusting. You're